Hey everybody, Ryan here. I just wanted to say hi really quickly and give you an update on lacquer strips and where we're at today. Before I do that, however, I wanted to give you a quick history on where we're at or how we got to this point with lacquer strips. So with that being said, as many of you know, we had the privilege and honor of bringing on board Jamberry in June of 2018. Prior to that, I had the ability to have, it was probably 60 or 45 days to really understand and study the business and understand. Obviously, we all knew the history of Jamberry and its focus on nails. And it seemed like maybe Jamberry had taken its eye off of that main focus or that main product line and focus being nails, and maybe gave up a little bit of the market share. So prior to getting into bringing Jamberry on board, we started to look at opportunities in which we could enhance or enrich or build upon that beauty brand, especially around the nails that Jamberry had. And there was a lot of energy and feedback from the Jamberry field that they wanted to get into lacquer strips and be able to bring that on. So we started to explore from that point what it would look like to be able to bring on lacquer strips and how we could have that on board. Fast forward a few months to November, and for those of you who joined us in Las Vegas, we were able to share with you and give you guys a free sample of lacquer strips and kind of paint our vision of where we were at. And at that point, we had explored a couple of the different vendors that are out there. There's not a lot. Vendors that are out in the marketplace to be able to supply that. But there was two things that were very important to us. We wanted to maintain the culture of Jamberry to have a formula that was toxin free, and we was able to do that with 10 free. We also wanted to be able to explore and have many different designs and different opportunities to share these lacquer strips with your field. And so we entered into what we call the lab. What is the lab? The lab is where it gives us the ability to sell products to our customers, to associates, to people that are interested in our products, that we can give feedback on quality, pricing, packaging, designs. There's a lot of different things, and what that does is it really allows us to have the flexibility as an organization and as a company to not necessarily commit down a certain path, but to have the flexibility to get at the end the best product at the best quality at the best pricing with packaging, designs, and all of that. And so as we've entered into the lab, it's taken us a little bit longer than we'd anticipated to get some of the feedback and dial in some of those things. We've had a couple of different vendors supplying us products along the way, some of them phenomenal, great product, great experiences, and some of them not so much great quality. In fact, some of those SKUs, we've rejected, I don't even know, tens of thousands of lacquer strips of different designs that have come in that haven't maybe met the quality that we wanted to be able to do that. Now again, think about it. We're introducing brand new formulas. When you start talking about adhesives and you start talking about some of those things, when we take out some of those toxins or chemicals to be able to be the 10 free, it's an adjustment, right? So this is a brand new formula we're bringing to market, and being able to do that and finding a vendor that can not only meet our standards from a quality standpoint, but also a product integrity standpoint has been somewhat more difficult than we'd anticipated. So with that being said, we've had the ability now to try out a couple of the different vendors. We've narrowed it down to one vendor, and based on your feedback, which again, we are so grateful for the partnership that we have with each and every one of you, with your feedback coming back and providing us that information, as well as our own trial and error. I can't even tell you how many lacquer strips. It's so funny. I was actually, side note, I was looking at social media today, and somebody with a competing product was like, hey, look at my nails. It took me 24 minutes, but it's awesome. I literally did this in like less than 2 minutes. Now, if you get up close and personal, you'll see that it may look like that, but for a guy, less than 2 minutes for a manicure, pretty awesome. I think I'm proud of myself. My wife, maybe not so much. But anyway, we've narrowed it down to one vendor. We've dialed in the formula now. We are able to say loud and proud that we're 10 free. We're, based on your feedback with packaging, where it was tearing down the one side and being able to tear it down the other way. And on all of those things, we've been able to dial it in. We've have a final formula. We've got a final vendor. We have the ability to put a final PO in, meaning that we're getting ready to launch out of the lab. Now, we wanted to be able to launch this in Q1 and have a full launch and have all of the products available, and being able to do that has not been conclusive to getting the quality of product that we want and the right packaging and with the right vendor. So we've narrowed that down. We've placed an order for our final launch, when I say final, our official launch, and that's going to be in Q2, mid to end of Q2. Now, some of you are probably like, but that's so far away. It's really not. I mean, we're in, we're March. I mean, we're literally into March, and Q1 is almost over, and we're getting into Q2. And so, again, we don't want to rush production because we want to make sure that we have quality and therefore. So, with that being said, what does that mean between now until the official launch? Well, we've got, and I've got right here in my hands, we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 lacquer strips that are available and for sale right now. Now, some of you might be saying, what, are we gonna run out? If I go host a party, if I start promoting those, are we gonna run out? So in lieu of full transparency, I've got, based on current sales, how many weeks on hand we have of each of these SKUs, and I'm gonna give you guys an inside track into what that looks like. So Old Montreal, which was a popular one, especially in Australia, we've got 2 to 4 weeks on hand of that one. Gold Coast, which again is a popular one, not only a fun place to visit in Australia, but is a popular lacquer strip. We've got 2 to 4 weeks left of that one. Puget Sound, 3 to 4 weeks of that one. Hollywood, 6 to 8 weeks. Lambert Street is 8 to 10 weeks. So those 5 are the SKUs that we have the fewest of. Now, 5th Avenue, Kings Road, Shanghai Promenade, Bahama Babes, which is one of my favorite. We've got the Eiffel Lights. We've got Golden Hour. We've got Pop It. We've got See You Slater. Whoever comes up with these names is awesome. Shamrock Pop. We've got St. Patty's Day coming up in March. All of those, we have enough inventory to last us all the way into the launch of our products. So with that being said, the next question you're going to ask is accent duos. When are those going to be available? Well, as we speak, as you're watching this, as you're reading this, we actually have the accent duos available right now on your app. If you haven't done so, go and download the Go Recruit app from either iOS or Android. You're gonna use your same username and password that you use to log into your back office, and you can go into share a sample, you buy some credits. All of those credits have points, meaning that you earn from your own store every time you purchase some credits, and then you can go in there and you can find that. Now, with that, with the accent duos, what you're going to see is that there's random accent duos. I think there's like 6 or 7 different colors that are in the accent duos that are in there. Now, one of the questions that you guys are gonna ask is this from the same vendor that we finalized with? And the answer to that is that the formula is exactly the same, the quality is exactly the same, but it's coming from a different vendor. But your customers or potential customers should not see a difference from vendor to vendor because we're using the same formula and the quality is there that you can see. So with that being said, I apologize. I know that we wanted the official lacquer strip launch to be sooner. I can tell you that we've got solid colors. We've got some special designs that we are bringing out with the official launch. We went back into history and found some of the lacquer strips that were, not lacquer strips, sorry, the nail wraps that were very popular. We've gone back and found some of those. We've got holographic, we've got glitter, we've got solid colors, we've got bravado, maybe I'm saying that wrong, don't hold that against me. But we've got some really great designs that will be available for launch, and when we have those available, they're there. Now the next question I'm gonna get is, what about some of the current designs? If we find customers that love those and want to reorder those, can we get those? Absolutely. Again, with the lab, you guys vote with your dollars on which designs we keep and which ones we have. We'll have a mainstay of lacquer strips that are always in stock and always available, and then we'll have new ones coming consistently every month beyond with the official launch moving forward, so that you guys can have and get into a rhythm with new ones staying, with existing ones there. And yeah, I'm really excited. You know, I might miss going home at nights with different vendor lacquer strips on my nails, or different designs, or different things, but it's been a fun process. It's been a long process, and for that I apologize, but I won't apologize for the fact that the official launch, the quality of these products, the price of these products, the packaging of these products is going to be exactly what you wanted, and it's going to exceed your expectations. Why? Because you guys have been so gracious in giving your feedback all along the way. So with that, I want to thank you. I want to appreciate your patience, and most importantly, I want to appreciate your business and your partnership as we take BeneYOU to the world, helping people live a better life by creating a better you. So with that, God bless you, thank you, and talk to you all soon. Thank you.